Today with this grandmother, you will learn about improving communication and understanding in relationships. If you want to discover the best advice a grandmother could give you, stay until the end of the video. If you enjoy this type of video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss more videos like this. We'll explore important aspects of human psychology, how men can better understand their partner's emotions and needs, and how to build a relationship based on respect and empathy. Daily life, with its obligations and responsibilities, can cloud our perception of what truly matters. However, it's essential to remember that emotional connection should not be taken for granted. The small details, the everyday attentions, are what build the strength of a relationship. A good morning message, a sincere smile, or simply being there to listen when the other person needs it can be more meaningful than any grand gesture. Communication, as I mentioned before, is the foundation upon which everything is built. But I'm not just talking about discussing big topics or important arguments. Often what truly builds a strong relationship are the everyday conversations. Those quiet moments when you share thoughts, fears, and dreams. Through these small interactions, men can learn to deeply understand their partner's emotions and thoughts. Something that is not always obvious but creates a solid foundation for mutual understanding. One of the most difficult but most important lessons is learning to yield. This doesn't mean giving in to everything your partner wants, but being willing to make compromises that benefit both of you. In a healthy relationship, both partners should feel that they have space to be themselves. And this includes learning to share emotional burdens and daily responsibilities. Being willing to compromise, recognizing your partner's needs, and acting accordingly reflects maturity and genuine love that goes beyond individual interests. It's also important to highlight that relationships are not a constant stream of uninterrupted happiness, as movies or social media sometimes lead us to believe. There are moments of frustration, disagreements, and stress. However, the way both partners handle these moments can determine the quality of the relationship. Conflict is not necessarily negative if it's managed with respect and a willingness to find solutions. In fact, disagreements can be an opportunity to grow together and improve the relationship, as long as they are handled respectfully and without aggression or resentment. The art of loving and maintaining a strong relationship is, at its core, about balance. It's a constant balance between giving and receiving, between independence and interdependence, between individuality and connection. Neither party should feel suffocated or ignored. Both should have the space to grow, to learn, to be themselves while sharing their lives with the other person. When both partners strive to build a bond based on trust, communication, and respect, the rewards are endless. And while every relationship is unique, there is one universal truth. The strongest relationships are those built on a foundation of empathy, respect, and commitment. If both parties are willing to contribute, to support each other in difficult times, and to celebrate the good times, what remains is a relationship that not only survives but thrives. And in this process, both learn and grow, both as a couple and as individuals, strengthening a bond that, over time, becomes a true source of satisfaction, joy, and deep love. As the relationship progresses, not only do you learn to understand your partner better but also yourself. Sometimes the journey as a couple is a reflection of individual growth, and it's vital to remember that self-love plays a crucial role in the health of any relationship. A man who knows who he is, who has clarity about his values, desires, and limitations, is better able to offer an authentic and balanced connection to his partner. Self-awareness strengthens the relationship because when a person is at peace with themselves, they can share that peace with the other, avoiding insecurities or unrealistic expectations. If you want to discover the best advice a grandmother could give you, stay until the end of the video. If you enjoy this type of video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss more videos like this. Respect, one of the fundamental pillars of any relationship, must be mutual. Sometimes, love is tarnished by behaviors that erode that respect. Destructive criticism, lack of consideration for the other's feelings, or failing to take the partner's needs into account. It is crucial to recognize that each person is different, with their own emotional baggage and ways of seeing the world. Tolerance and acceptance of those differences, rather than trying to change the other, is what keeps harmony in the relationship. And let's not forget that the time you spend with your partner is invaluable. With the hustle and bustle of modern life, we often forget to dedicate quality time together. Simply being present in the moment without distractions, sharing thoughts, laughing together, or even just resting in silence, is what creates the memories and intimacy that bond couples. Small gestures like cooking a meal together, taking a walk in the park, or having a chat before bed are the moments that, in the long run, make a relationship special. Patience is also a key quality. Relationships, like people, evolve. It's easy to fall into the temptation of wanting things to change quickly or for everything to be resolved immediately, but the reality is that personal and emotional growth takes time. Conflicts are not always resolved right away, and differences in opinion or personality don't disappear in the blink of an eye. Patience, therefore, is not just a virtue but a necessity, because successful relationships require time, understanding, and constant effort. Finally, never underestimate the power of vulnerability. Often, men feel the need to maintain a facade of invulnerability, to always be strong and resilient. But true strength lies in the ability to show your emotions, to be honest and open about your fears, desires, and frustrations. When a man allows himself to be vulnerable, a deeper connection is established with his partner, who, seeing that sincerity, feels closer and more willing to be open and vulnerable too. This mutual openness creates a space where both feel safe and supported, allowing the relationship to evolve and grow. In summary, building a solid and lasting relationship is a process that requires effort, communication, empathy, patience, and above all, respect. Healthy relationships do not come from perfection, but from constant work by both individuals to understand, support, and evolve together. As you learn to recognize and value what truly matters and handle challenges with maturity and compassion, you will be taking important steps toward a relationship that is not only enduring but also filled with love, understanding, and joy. Give the video a like if you enjoyed it and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. Leave a comment to share your opinion and we'll take it into account for future videos.